All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Power Sports Memorabilia Show. I am your host, Matt Powers. Thank you again for joining me. Please visit the website, powersportsmemorabilia.com. Also, can be followed there on Instagram at Powers Autographs. Well, a lot of you send in cards to me to get signed. It's probably the most popular item that people send in. And get a lot of new people, and of course they want to either get their cards graded or they want to get them authenticated and slabbed by PSA. So how do you do that? You get a card that you send to me, I get it signed by your favorite player, I send it back to you. Now you want to have PSA put in a slab. How do you do that? Well, there's a couple different ways that you can do that. I've talked about that on this channel. You can do the good old trading card slab, which I like for all the cheap cards. Or you can do a full service slab, which tells the information of the card on the top of the slab. All right. So today I'm going to be going through both of those examples to show you how to do that on the PSA's website. I'm going to walk you through it. It's not scary. I know it seems like you're going to screw something up. Believe me, I felt that way the first time I did it too. It's super easy. I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's go ahead and jump on over to the computer here and get you started on doing your first PSA submission. All right, first thing you want to do is you want to jump on over here to PSA's website, of course. It's a fancy little website they got here. Of all the grading card companies, it's probably one of the easiest websites to use. So, all right, first thing you want to do is you want to create an account. So you're going to go up here, you're going to create an account. I've already got one here, so obviously I'm not going to walk you through that, but set up your account first with PSA. All right, so first thing, if you want to do the trading card slab, all right, so that's where the PSA doesn't authenticate your card. They're just authenticating the autograph. So nobody looks out to say, hey, is this a real card or not? They're just putting it in a trading card slab. It's the cheapest option to put it in a slab with PSA. So first thing you want to do is go up to services here, and then you're going to go to autograph encapsulation, all right? And once you get here, you're going to go to the bottom. Now, this is the part where it's actually not done online, all right? So it's kind of a, you gotta write on this form. So I don't know why they haven't done this thing online yet, but anyway, you click on this, you go download now. All right, now this is the autograph encapsulation form that you're going to be submitting to PSA, okay? You've got your customer name, your customer number, you'll fill all that in, all your shipping information right up here, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to fill in all the items that you are sending them. So let's say, for example, that you just sent in 10 cards from, let's just say Pete Rose, okay? You're going to put the number 10 right here under the quantity tab. You'll put baseball here. You'll put trading card right here in this column. And then you'll put Rose, comma, Pete right here. So that way they know that you're sending in 10 Pete Rose cards, all right? Total number of signatures, you're just going to put one because you've got one signature on that item. Now, here's the authentication price. Now, what is that? So for the trading card slab, you actually have to go here to check the price. So you go back to the PSA's website like I just did, and you're going to type in the player's last name. So we're going to type in Rose here. Then you're going to scroll down. You're going to find Pete Rose. Where's Pete Rose? Pete Rose not in the Hall of Fame. You should be. Where's Petey? Okay, here's Petey right here. Cool. He's $20. So the cost to put him in that slab is going to be $20. So you'll go back over here and you'll write down your authentication price. Now, your authentication price, you could put 20 there, or you could put 200 because 10 times 20 is 200. But you just put 20 there, and then down here at the bottom, you can add it all up here and give them all their subtotals, which they'll need, okay? However you want to do it, it really doesn't matter. The holder price, I wouldn't worry too much about this unless you are sending in jumbo or supersized cards, okay? Then they're going to charge you, you see over here on this part here, they charge you an additional fee for those. But don't worry about that if you're just doing standard cards. Declared value. What this is what do you think your card is worth once it gets slabbed by PSA? So let's say you spent $75 on a Pete Rose autograph, and you've got $10 into your card, you've got $30 into this slab now. And let's just say, for example, you think it's $150. So you're going to do 10 times $150. You'd have a $1,500 total value that you would put down here at the bottom. Okay? Pretty simple, all right? If you want your autograph graded, which is this column right here, then you would put down the autograph grading cost there, which I believe is $10. All right? So no premium items. Don't have to worry anything about that with Pete Rose. So that's what you do. You fill all this information. Then you put the total quantity down here at the bottom. And then you fill in all your subtotals, okay? So what's the total amount of declared value you've got, total amount of items you've got, and the total authentication price, okay? Then you're going to go over here, you're going to fill in all this part right here. So what is your total authentication price? So it was $20 there. plus so you got $200 for your authentication price. You don't have any holder price. Your grading, if you wanted to get it graded, that would be $10 right there. So you would put 10 times 10, you put 100. And then you got expedited. Okay, this is optional. Now, if you don't do expedited, I would anticipate waiting from PSA for probably 3 to 6 months for your stuff. So it's super slow for the trading card slab. However, if you do the 10-day, you pay an additional $100. You got 10 items. 1 to 5 items is $50. So basically, it's $10 an item to do 10-day. I do 10-day on everything because I don't want to wait. I ain't got time for this. PSA is holding my items. I can't sell them. I can't move them. They do me no good sitting at PSA. So I just pay the expedited fee and I get them back real quick here, okay? So you would just fill all this information here. Return shipping. You got to go all the way down here, and then they got this big old fancy chart here. For us dummies like me, it's a little complicated, but basically, number of items and then what your total declared value. So we've got 10 items, and we said it would be $1,500, right? So we're in the $1,500 range here. Those 10 items, we're going to be $35 to do return shipping on it, okay? So again, it's got all these submission instructions here. Basically, you're going to fill out your card information right here. You'll sign this, you'll print this off, and then you'll send it off to PSA. And PSA's got their, where's their shipping address here? It's somewhere on this form somewhere. I forget. Oh, here it is. Packages to PSA. It's somewhere down here. So, oh, here it is right here. So you're going to send it off to PSA. Just remember, I did a whole video on shipping to PSA. If you're going to ship via FedEx, do 3-day at a minimum. The ground packages, they get stolen. Don't ship them that way. The ground packages, they don't work. People that do ground don't work for FedEx. They work for independent contractors. So ship it 3-day. So Express is handling it, which they work for FedEx. Otherwise, you can send it post office. And again, go back and watch that video. I'll link it up here somewhere on how to ship to PSA to make sure your stuff doesn't get stolen. Okay, cool, simple enough. So this is how you do the trading card slab. Again, you'll fill out the top part right here too. You put the total number of orders in here, which is 1, and then the total number of collectibles, which is 10. Okay, to print off out, you'll include that in your box to PSA. And you'll send it off to them, okay? Simple enough. Now, if you want to do the full service with PSA, where the actual slab says exactly what the card is. So you go to PSA's website here. You're going to go to your account, your services here, and then you will click on trading card grading. All right, click on trading card grading, and then you're going to go to ready to submit your card. You're going to go start your submission. Here's all your options right here, all right? So start submission. You're going to click here, you're going to go start new submission, and it's already selected on regular. If you wanted to do tickets, this is where you do tickets also, but this we're going to do just cards right now. And you're going to click next, and you're going to click on grading. All right, now all these things pop up here. You got all this crazy stuff. So we want to do autograph authentication at a minimum. So you're going to look here, you're going to find, do we want an autograph authentication right here at the top? Yes. So all these 4 things right here we can choose from. So the first one is dual service. So we got no grade to the card or autograph. So let's say you don't think the card's going to grade very well and the autograph is not going to be a 10. So this is probably a service that you would choose. So you would get the autograph authentication and you would get the card authentication. So you would get this information on the label right here, okay? Let's say that you don't want the card graded, but you don't want the autograph graded. Well, then you would click this option right here, and this is what your label would look like. Dual service. Let's say you want the autograph graded, but you don't want the card graded. And this is a popular one that I would choose if I thought that the auto was going to be a 10. So they don't grade the card. I never do that when I do cards that I'm submitting that I get autographed. And it'll authenticate the card saying, hey, yep, this is a 1952 Topps. And then they'll give you an autograph grade right here, which is right here, Auto 9, okay? And then they'll do autograph authentication, which is the PSA DNA series. So they'll say your autograph, yes, is a legitimate autograph, all right? And your last option is the card and autograph grade, which is basically everything above. So you get the card grade, you get the autograph authentication, autograph grade, and the autograph authentication as well. Card authentication too. So you get the whole thing, the whole shebang. You're going to get the card graded, you're going to get the autograph graded, and everything right here. Okay, so you pick whichever one you want. Again, this is the most popular one here. You're going to go next. Then you're going to pick your option on when you want to get, what service level you want. man, they just brought the 60 back. I've been paying the 120 here for a little bit, so it would have been nice to do the 120 or the 60 here. So basically, you'll pick your level here, and a lot of it has to do with the max value declared for the item. So going back to our Pete Rose example, that would be a $150 item. You could pick this economy item level service for that. Now, if it was an expensive Jerry West, 1961 Fleer that you had autographed, obviously that's going to be well up in this category. You're probably going to have to choose an express level because the max declared value is probably going to be higher than that. And that's what PSA insures your item for back to you. So make sure that you do this right and whatnot. So you can click economy if that's what you want to do. You click next. And this will pop up here. So we had 10. Let's say we got all the same cards. So let's say we got Pete Rose. What is he? 19. Was he 64 tops? The All-Star rookie, kind of a popular one there. All right. So you're gonna add the signer here. So you're gonna go Rose, comma Pete, and boom, that'll pick up. Click add, and then total declared value. This what we said 1,500, right? So we're gonna save. All right, cool. So now we got 10 1964 tops Pete Roses all added there. We got $1,500 in value, which obviously is probably going to be a little more expensive in this one because we're paying $60 now to grade it. But just for the sakes of this example, we're going to say $1,500, and you're going to go next. All right, so now you're here. Got your shipping information up here. Your insured shipping. They already do it for you. It's $35. You'll fill in your card information right here. This is where they'll bill you for once the card is ready, or your cards are all ready to ship. So you don't pay up front for it. As soon as it's kind of ready to get in the grading phase, I think, is when they charge you. So it'll take probably a week to 2 weeks for them to kind of actually charge your card. So you'll put all your information in there, and you'll click next here. And then it'll basically just go over all the information for you here. You're just kind of going over and say, hey, yes, this is everything look good. You'll click here. You go next. All right, perfect. Now this thing pops up right here. This is your final kind of packaging here. So first thing is you want to do is you want to print this little submission ID label that you see right here. You'll print this off. Put this on the outside of your box. Don't forget to do that. And then you're going to want to print up all your pages. You'll see that right here. Okay, so we go here. We're going to print this up. And you would just print it up through your printer here. But look at what it says here. Basically, you're going to write up at the top here, hey, this is the number of orders included in this package. This is the number of collectibles. You'll write 1, you'll write 10. Got all your information right here. You'll include this one. You'll include this page here. This is 1, 10. And then you'll include this item list. And then this last page is the customer copy. So this is what you keep. All right, so you'll print that up. You'll put all this information inside the package. And then you'll ship it off to PSA. You can do the P.O. box, or you can do FedEx Express to their physical address, which is probably what I would do, but you guys can do whatever you want. Just make sure you follow those steps that I've got there. And you've got these 2 different addresses that you ship to. So again, if you want to do the full service label, that's how you do it. Otherwise, you can go ahead and watch this video again for the trading card slab. But hopefully this helps you guys out. It's pretty simple. Just follow their instructions. They do a pretty good job here of teaching you how to do it. Again, just follow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, 6 steps, 6 steps. So pretty simple stuff. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Again, don't forget to visit the website, powersportsmemorabilia.com. Also, give me a follow over there on Instagram at PowersAutographs. And I will see you on the next episode.